Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 15. And what from a and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Hamashiach Yahushua. All scriptures is given by inspiration of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness, that the man of Yahweh may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, the Wadi Bahashem, Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the R5D chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I brought the spirit of Yahweh shall take the course of this video so it can edify and nourish the hopeful elect. I don't know, I just if the title fits, I was saying, I think I said, he showeth his words unto Jacob. I think that's, yeah, it might be that. Salaki. Yeah, but I came across this verse right here, these verses right here, and it stuck out. So I wanted to read them, and I wanted to maybe get some precepts on it. But I got other precepts, so let's see what the Lord guides me. All right, let's see something here. All right, let's read it again. It says, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 15. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures. Yeah, we know in the we grew up in the scriptures, right? But as a child, how you say, from the ancient time, all our lives too, man. We were supposed to be given this truth. But right now, the spirit of Yahweh Shah is dwelling upon the men of Great Millstone, and they have taught us as child, and we grew as men. All right, now we know how to conduct ourselves in the shadow of the valley of death, man. And that's where we at. We in the shadow of the valley of death, man. All right, and we able to right, like the scripture says, it says, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise. And we are wise right now, man. We're wise in the scriptures, man. We know how to conduct ourselves amongst these damn monsters. All right? We know how to do our old ways. We're learned men now. All right? We're learned men. Right? Wise unto salvation through faith, man. And now that's why this life is a little bit, we may have, when we was in it, when we came out of Egypt, because we came out as a people, man. There's nowhere in hell that's not accurate now. All right, it's forget about it. There's too much going on with this Hebrew Israelite thing. Okay, it's too much going on right now. There's too much going on, and you could tell by the scoffers and by the by how this thing has grown, and it's so beautiful right now. And I was just analyzing a lot of few things too. I was analyzing a few things, a lot of things, a lot of things, right? And the apostles of Great Millstone fruit has grown tremendously, and some is withered away, and some have stood firm and they rooted in. You know, and you can see that. You can see the maturity, you know, and growing in this thing, man. And men has become young boys has become grown men in this. They got children now, you know. And if we're supposed to teach our children, I could bring a scripture out that's pertaining to that. All right. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Mashiach Yahushua. This is these scriptures is of Yahweh Yahushua. Right? All scriptures is given by inspiration. We have been inspired, and what is few things we've been inspired by? The most important one is fear. I fear Yahweh Yahushua. If we don't do these things, and we learned that from all the other times we had our old lives, when you do the scriptures, you can see our old lives. All right? We can see our old lives. And that's how you know. That's how you know about our old lives. And we've been inspired. The first thing he said, the scripture says, oh man, just in my head, Salakia. The terror of the Lord we persuade men. All right, that was a very inspiring moment for me too, man. When I was inspired, I didn't know this was in the scriptures, and the Lord brings back into remembrance. Though you once knew this. So as a child, you knew this. That's another clear indication. If you are doing this, that's how you know that you was a part of this a long time ago. All right. Kind of. That's right. All right. Where was that? Right. Because how you say? Let me see. How was that? And all scriptures is given by inspiration of Yahweh. Let's get into it. Look what it says. And is profitable for doctrine. Okay? Doctrine. Alright? Teaching. Alright? Alright, it says G13:19. Right? It says this is Greek, Salaki, if I pronounce it wrong. Did as Kaia. Alright, that's how you say it in Greek, doctrine, right? Teaching, instructions, teaching. That which is taught, doctrine, teaching. Precepts, that's that right there. That right there, that's clear. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. That's how you get the understanding of the scriptures. Alright, so that was that's the doctrine. Alright, that's something that you're not gonna do this unless you get the understanding. All right, that's what makes you a teacher. That's what makes you a prophet. All right, or deacon, or whatever is pertaining to doing the work, the will of Yahweh Shah. Okay. All right, let's go back. It says all scriptures. I want to see if I can hold on. I thought I had it. All right. It says, all right, let's read it. I want to get a feel. I get a precept with this one. And all scriptures is given by the inspiration of Yahweh Shah, and is profitable for doctrine, for precepts upon precepts, for reproof. We got to reprove these people. Okay, they have to be rebuked, man. You got to tell people what they're doing wrong, man, whether they like it or not. And if they do like it, they will choose to do wisely. But if they don't like it, what the fuck? What you want to do? All right? For reproof, for correction. Correction. You can't go around that. It's for correction. For instructions in righteousness. So we didn't say to do what you want. No, let's read that again. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh, and is profitable for doctrine, for precept upon precept. We might as well add that right there, because that's accurate right there. Because that's how you will learn the scriptures. That's how we learned. That's how we learned the scriptures. All right? For reproof. Now, we've been reproved, and when we first went out there and we heard the men of the Lord speaking this, it didn't every time they spoke, you got your ass, you feel like you getting your ass whooped. Huh? For reproof, for correction, all right, for instructions in righteousness, man. That's what it's about. That's the key point of righteousness. So don't tell me that. Don't sit here and tell me that you're not supposed to do this. That everything in your life is not supposed to be on righteousness. All right. And it's going down the next verse. I want to go a second a precept in this. The Spirit's guiding me right now. He's on the Spirit Yahweh Shama the scripture. I'm gonna let the Spirit Yahweh take the course of this, and we're gonna see what this precept can get me. All right. All right. Let's go into. Let's see if we can get a word. Let's do the word reprove. Right. Okay. Just thinking. Let me see. Oh, okay. Here you go. Just get a verse. It says Proverbs chapter 6 verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instructions are the way of life. So this whole book, this is why we die, because this is the key, because we sin, and the sin is the transgression of the law. So we broke the law, so we died. That's why we don't live forever. You cannot be perfect. See, the perfection is when you perfection is when you do everything correct. Everything has to be. That's the only way you're gonna be perfect. If you do everything correct, there's no way in hell we're gonna be able to do everything correct. That's why we can't. That's why we're not supposed to break the law. We're supposed to follow the law to the best of our ability. But in order for us to be able to do the law perfectly, we have to have those spiritual bodies, and we don't have spiritual bodies because we are subject to sin. Okay, but that don't mean you're supposed to go break the law. Okay, so we still being reproved because we the only one that ever got the law. I want you that needs to be clarified, and nobody else, no other nation has gotten the law. That's what makes us. That's what makes us holy. Okay, separate. Okay, we are separated from all the other nations. Okay, so okay, I just want to because I don't it fell in my head. Let me just I want to read this verse too. I'm just gonna it just jumped in my head, so I'm gonna read it. All right, what's that? So, no, that's uh 7 and 6. I want to read this verse. Yes, yeah, I want to read this. Okay, because it just fell in my head. Okay, I want to read this because the word holy means apart, separate. Okay, it says hey man, this is why they try to ban the Bible. If the Lord Yahweh Shah would have gave all the secrets in the book, like he just said, it would have been plain. We wouldn't have this. Okay, but it had to been revealed the oracles of Yahweh had to been revealed to the prophets, so they could hold it. And it was still passed down generation to generation, but only certain men had it. Because what proved that? He said he got 70,000 men did not bow to Baal. So there was a certain batch of men that was still on the earth, and they still had it. And now the men that's on the forefront, great millstone apostles on down, it's being revealed. It's been revealed to us, and we revealing to the world, to this world, to the cosmos first of all, which is the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, they're scattered abroad, the diaspora. All right, because it speaks about that, man. The scripture, you cannot go around the scriptures, man. So that's your problem. The problem is with you people is that you want everybody to fit in. You gotta understand that everybody can't fit into this because the words words have meanings. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter, here's one. Look, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That goes separation right there. Why you getting mad at me? I didn't say it. When I got this, I said to myself, I said, this can't be true. But you know what the apostles tell you? Look it up. I said I did. You know, when you young and just faith, and you've been through all these things in your life, and now when you look at it, and then when your eye, when that veil came off your head, man, that spiritual veil came off your head, and the Lord showed you these things. He said, look. He told you to look. He told you to look at these. Look what you've been missing. Look what's yours. The earth is yours. The galaxies is yours. Look at these people that you've been following, and look what they have done to you as a nation. All right. The word. I just want to go into this word holy, right? And it says right here, Quadash. Okay. H6918. Salaki. This freaking first word, I can't pronounce it. So I'm going to let the secretary pronounce it. Salaki. Alright. Hey. I never said I was the smartest, but I definitely comprehend.